Hi everyone, nice to see you all again. Today we're listening to some more music. We're listening to the song called LOCO by the group Hurricane from Serbia. And I think that last year the song they represented was quite a lot of fun actually. I think the verses mainly were really good in that one. So I'm looking forward to hear what they have to offer this time. I saw some just hints of the image on the thumbnail. And I think I know what kind of style of music we're heading into. So I'm excited to get going. Let's see what we have today. Yeah, disco balls. Okay, so we've got like a pitched vocal doing the main hook here. And then there's like a drum machine, a lot of energy. Some distinct plucks in the back. I really like when they have, different vocalists singing the different parts. Becomes so contrastive and a constant that's a way to make a song refreshing, Different vocalists. It's like a cheat. It's like a cheat out. I feel like the constant beat of the percussion is getting a bit, it's a bit repetitive in a sense. It doesn't feel like we have a lot of movement in this song so far. And we've got like an instrumental chorus as well, or a hook, with this pitched vocal. And we tone it down, the drums become a bit more subtle. This constant drum beat though is... I mean, I like that it's constantly energetic, but I'm not entirely sold on it. And the sound design is a bit predictable, I think. And breaking up some bit, make the more impact hits. And the build. It's a fun chorus altogether, but I just don't feel the absolute dynamic differences in the song, which could have been there. I think it's just all-out power all the way throughout, and it doesn't become too interesting when it's like that. To me, at least. Here we have some variation. Like a dance break. There was some twang-sounding instrument in the back there where I couldn't really recognize. Quite fun. And we have a... I mean, it does flow well, but I just don't get too many of the dynamics in this. It feels like every instrument that's incorporated in this goes all out in power. And the vocal performances are no different. Okay, that was LOCO by Hurricane. I'll go out and say that it's not my type of music right away from the start, because I know maybe people will be upset with me that I disapprove of it because whatever reasons. And I will admit, this is not the type of music that I'm most familiar with and that I listen to the most, but I think there are things to be appreciated in it, absolutely. I admire the energy a lot. I really enjoy how they have, different vocalists doing the different parts, because it keeps itself refreshing. I just think that the constant drive and constant energy of the song becomes overbearing. I know I always complain about songs lacking energy or songs lacking drive, but when all of the instruments you incorporate into the song just go all out, it might become a bit clashy and a bit messy, and that's the general idea, or the general impression I get from this song. It becomes too overbearing. There's no dynamic in this. There's no contrasts really. It's just all out constantly, and that's kind of where it loses me, because there's nothing for me to really latch onto. Everything keeps throwing itself at me, and I don't know what to kind of pick up on. It's just, okay, I tag along, I listen, and I kind of try and find things that are interesting to me, but when everything is just overbearingly kind of shouting at each other in the soundstage. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like the instruments are just screaming at each other all over the soundstage, along with the vocal performances, which are really dominant and really assertive and aggressive. It becomes just a clash of so many inputs from so many directions that there's nothing for me to latch onto. It just becomes a big pile of sounds trying to take over. And I appreciate, this constant drive and this constant amount of energy, but it becomes overbearing to me. I can't latch onto anything, and that's where it really loses me, because I would like to have something that I can really tag along with and not feel like things interrupt each other. It's music, listening to music and analyzing music is super abstract, but I hope that kind of makes sense with what I'm feeling when I'm listening to this. I think the dance break is probably the strongest part of the song, because it does some change-ups. It puts different instruments in focus. It doesn't really throw all of the instruments at you all at once, as the rest of the song kind of does. So I think that the dynamic difference that's being offered during the dance break is probably the highlight of the song for me personally, because I feel like there is something there that I can really take in and process, while everything else just becomes too much for my tiny brain to comprehend. I think that's how I can put it. I don't really have much to say on this one. I think those are just the general ideas I first get. There's not much more to it that I really feel at the moment. I just felt it was a bit too much all over the place, and that's really the only thing my mind can process right now. I hope that I don't disappoint you with not delving into all of the instruments and the chords and whatnot, but that's really just the general impression I've received after listening to this one time. And I'm looking forward to reading what all of you took in. Especially, try and remember the first time you heard it. What did you think? How did you process it? What was your main first impression that you got when you heard this song? Did you also think it was a bit too much, or did you maybe just tag along into it and you comprehended it and enjoyed it to the fullest? Do let me know, because I'm really interested to hear. And then also let me know, did your opinion change over time? Have you changed perspective on the song now after hearing it a few times? And do tell me what you think of the song now as well. I would like to see those kind of comparisons. So if you can do them, I would be super grateful. I'm looking forward to reading about that. Comment whatever you want, though. There's no rules to what you have to comment about, but I would be really interested in reading if you have any experiences like that, and if you want to share your thought process behind the song and how you approached it, and how you've kind of lived with it now for the time that it's been released. So please do share your opinions in the comments. I'm really looking forward to reading them. I also hope to see you in the next video, which I guess will be up soon. I think we're heading to Slovenia, so we're staying a bit in the Eastern European Balkan area, which I'm looking forward to. And I think we're almost at the end already. It goes crazy fast, but I hope you enjoy watching the series and following along with me and listening to the songs. It's always fun for me. So take care of yourselves. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.